Today, I am so happy to have here with me Xavier Gomez. Hello, Xavier, how are you?
I'm fine. Thank you, Irene, to invite me in your channel.
Absolutely, pleasure is all mine because I'm a little humbled to have this star of your caliber here with me because I've decided we're going to talk about FinTech and your pedigree is just perfect because Xavier, let me talk a little bit why I invited you to speak with me because I know you're a founder and you're a CEO of INVYO, the company working in SaaS space around AI capabilities and data for financial services. And you are the best candidate to talk about FinTech trends that we saw in 2020. And again, overseeing what's going to be happening to all of us in 2021. The industry, finances, humankind. Welcome, Xavier. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you. And thank you again to invite me. Yes, I have a chance to have the right skills for that because I worked during many years in a finance sector as a banker of Credit Suisse and Pictet in different top management positions between London, Paris, Zurich, and Geneva. I worked for investment banking and wealth management and during many years. And with a former colleague, I decided to move on and to move on the right side on the new tech and to be a specialist of finance of future. This is the reason why we decided to create INVYO. INVYO is a pan-European platform that combine semantic analysis and machine learning to enable all company size to create value leveraging their internal and external data. In fact, we democratize the using of the big data for financial services today and for the other sector of economy tomorrow.
Fantastic, fantastic. We will have a lot to talk about today. So let's get going here. I read a lot about trends. For 2020, it was quite an interesting year. I think as we're nearing the holidays and times to draw some conclusions in our lives, in the way it changed, in the way industry changed. So can you kind of walk us through what you saw for 2020 happening in FinTech space?
Yes, thank you for this challenging question, but it's very important because in coming years we will see a lot of new player in your day-to-day business, in day-to-day customer using financial services to come in your world. As a fintech world is undergoing a radical reformation. Clearly, we see key trends that is likely to shape the upcoming future of fintech industry. We can see a lot of countries such as India or China clearly move forward more quickly than USA, for example, on that. And it's a big challenge for Europe to tackle. Europe have a lot of advantage, but they have to fight drastically in order to take the race. The fintech industry as a whole is reckoning with itself at every level. Every move they make is accounted for and closely monitored by regulators and customers. Fintech companies are at the forefront, especially due to the current scenario with digital transaction taking place higher than ever. And this is the most interesting because the role of fintech today is to save time, reduce fees, and ensure financial education, clearly. And you can see in a recent report a development of each side of fintech And for example, one of the most powerful subsector of the fintech is clearly the payments and, for example, invisible payments. Invisible payments take a physical payment method such as cash, debit, and credit cards completely out of the equation, creating a convenient and speedy experience. The demand for cashless transaction is in pandemic. Its economy is expected to create more opportunities for digital wallet operators. And we see a lot of big player as today in Europe. For example, you have the TransferWise, you have Go Cardless, we have a former fintech such as a PayPal. It's a very interesting fighting at the moment. The transactions that are digitally linked will not just help to boost the transaction, but will also help the industry in collecting data. This data can then be used to offer new services. So creating new revenue streams, providing unbundled offers, and building cost-effective setups for business to grow. This is very important. Just with a payment arm holds this change coming, clearly.